Hi, I'm Elaine. This is Elaine is XYZ, a vlog that's currently about coming to Nara to celebrate the Wakakusa Yamayaki, basically a festival where they set a mountain on fire. Earlier this year, I stumbled upon one of the Kansai magazines that had a picture of an entire mountain on fire. And I found out that was this amazing festival called the Yamayaki, which literally means mountain roast, that was happening in Nara. And so, this last weekend, I decided to go do it. Nara is actually best known for its deer, who are technically still wild animals, but roam the entire city like it's a gigantic petting zoo because millions of tourists come every year to offer them crackers to eat. These Senba crackers, by the way, are 200 yen each, and please only feed the deer them. They will try to eat just about anything that looks like paper, and even some things that don't. Okay, though, back on track. But first, a little about the history of this place.
So I've got a sort of load of bits, so Sam's got to put them together.
Besides being Bambi Central, Nara is also the first permanent capital of Japan, the precursor seat of power from 710 to 749 AD, before everyone moved to Kyoto. It's also home to one of the oldest Buddhist temples of Japan. When China brought over the religion, which as you know originally came over from India, Nara's Gangoji Temple is where they started things up. And as for the festival itself, every year on the last Saturday of January, Nara residents set fire to the side of Mount Wakakusa. Wakakusa, by the way, means young grass, and it is a lovely, easy hike with gorgeous views on top on days where it's not being set on fire. It's thought that this grass burning rite is connected to a burial mound at the top of the mountain called Ugui Suzuka. The ritual was an offering to the dead to ward off natural disasters. Another theory has it that the burning started as a bit of a fight between Nara's three great temples. Two Buddhist ones, Toda-iji and Kofukuji, and a Shinto one, Kasuga Jinja. Today, though, all three of them participate in the festival ceremonies in peace. Officials in olden times obviously kind of worried about the fire hazard, tried to ban these rituals, but residents would do it on the down low anyways. But then somebody in the 19th century had the bright idea to, just make it an annual party. And it's been going on ever since. Next year, in 2021, as long as there's no rain, it should be happening on January 23rd. This year, it was on January 25th, and thankfully the weather was gorgeous. The festival has some activities during the day, like a Senba cracker throwing contest for the deer, but the real meat happens at dusk. At around 4:45 p.m., the Kasuga bonfire is lit at the foot of Mount Wakakusa, and is stoked by firefighters and blessed by a Shinto priest. A parade of monks then takes that fire and carries it up the mountain to a beacon at Nogami Shrine. This might be beautiful to watch too, but it would mean you'd lose out on a good viewing space of the actual mountain, so I don't know if anyone's actually been able to see that and enjoy the rest of the festival. Which would be a huge shame because the Wakakusa Yamayaki, was really, really amazing to witness. In what I think is probably a more modern twist from olden times, they started around 6:15 with a really beautiful fireworks and music show. And then at around 6:30 p.m., the firefighters blow their trumpets and set fire to the mountain.
So I've got a sort of load of bits, and Sam's got to put it all together.
They even have some live entertainment with musicians playing Taiko, a traditional Japanese drum, to celebrate the arrival of early spring. And if you're hungry after or even before the fire has burned out, there's various food stalls around to buy a snack from for the walk back into the city. Festivities are actually over at 8 p.m., long before the trains going to Osaka stop. But I managed to book a last-minute hostel room for just $25, and so I spent the night, found a little bar to go to, talk to some random strangers about craft ales in the region. It was a lot of fun. And friends, I cannot emphasize how magical it was. I was actually feeling a little bummed out this year not being able to participate in the festivities that I normally would during this time. And I kind of went on this jaunt because I was like, hell, setting a mountain on fire, that's kind of like in the spirit of what I would normally be doing for Spring Festival. I didn't expect to be so moved by everything I saw there though. The fireworks, the music, the ceremony of it all. Basically, it's a great excuse to come to Kansai during the tourist low season. Sure, you don't get the red leaves of autumn or the spring cherry blossoms of spring that this region is famous for, but man, you get to see a mountain set on fire. Wow! I don't know if you can tell, but that mountain is burned up! Anyways, I hope you found this useful. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can find me off of YouTube at my website and Instagram. And see you next time doing whatever it is I'm doing. Mountain on fire. It's a herd. No. You're a dick. You're a dick. You're a dick.